sound like me? I don't think so. Let me show you how to do it.
Hi, this is Let's Talk in English. Yeah, this is Andrea. How can I help you?
Campbell, I think that we both need some help. Maybe we should just start our lesson.
Good idea. All right, well, we want to learn how to be friendly and professional, and that's what we're going to learn how to do in this lesson.
And we also want to learn how to sound like ourselves. Now, here's today's mission. What might Becca tell Ron?
What might Becca tell Ron? Well, hey, I think you should answer that.
Well, Campbell, I think you should answer that. You need the practice.
Yeah, I don't think so. You're the one that needs practice.
Well, answer it.
You answer it.
Answer it, Campbell.
Hi.
Hello? Yeah, this is the Net Cafe. You want to talk to Becca? Sorry, she's not here. Sure. No problem. Bye.
Aaron Harris.
Oh, hi, Becca.
Do you always answer the phone like that?
Sometimes.
That's not the way to answer the phone at work. You should say, "Thank you for calling the Net Cafe. This is Aaron."
I know. But what I said was okay, right? I was friendly.
Yes, but you were so informal.
Well, Aaron, the way you answered the phone is okay when you're at home, but when you're at work, you need to answer the phone in a different way.
Becca says Aaron should say, "Thank you for calling the Net Cafe. This is Aaron." Well, Aaron was friendly when he answered the phone, but he was too informal.
Now let's look at this key word, informal. Informal. Now, we all know that when we're in different places, we act in different ways. The things you say and do when you're with your friends are different than the things you say and do when you're with your boss or your teacher.
Now we're talking about informal. What is informal? Well, usually the way you act and talk around your friends is informal.
Right. When you're around your friends, you're more relaxed and you're not as serious. You are informal. For example, when we talk, we say yup or yeah. Yup or yeah is an informal way to say yes.
Yeah, when you're at work, you need to be more professional. And we'll learn more about that later.
Hey, you can teach us about that, right?
Yeah, no problem.
Great. Hey, that's our calendar phrase. No problem.
No problem.
This is an informal way to say you're welcome. All right, friends, let's learn some more from our friend Thomas.
Customers like friendly workers.
We're supposed to be friendly and professional.
Oh, okay.
I mean it, Aaron. I wouldn't want to have to tell our boss about this.
You'd tell Ron I don't answer the phone well enough?
I will if I have to.
All right then. Don't worry, sis. I'll be so professional that everyone will be happy.
I hope so. Okay, Aaron.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Well, now it's Aaron's turn to show how professional he can be while answering the phone.
He's going to be so professional that everyone will be happy, especially the customers.
Let's learn our keyword, customer. Customer. A customer is a person who buys something. When you go shopping and buy something, you are a customer.
Right. Anytime you go to a store and buy something, then you are a customer.
In our conversation, Aaron says customers like friendly workers. He's talking about the people that come into the Net Cafe to buy coffee or use the computers.
Well, in our conversation, Becca says they're supposed to be friendly and professional with their customers. Now let's learn this keyword.
Professional. Professional. Now the word professional talks about the way you should do things at work.
Right, professional, the way you should do things at work, the way you should act, the way you should talk. If you're playing around at work, well, that's not professional.
When someone is professional, they act the right way at work. We also see the answer to today's mission. What might Becca tell Ron?
What might Becca tell Ron? Becca might tell Ron that Aaron doesn't answer the phone well enough.
Well, I hope she doesn't tell him that. Let's learn more about this conversation from Thomas.
Thank you for calling the Net Cafe. This is Aaron. How may I help you?
Much better.
Yes, Becca is available. May I ask who is calling? One moment, please. Here you go. It's a customer. She wants to talk to the manager.
Hello, this is Becca Harris. Oh, hi, Mom.
Well, in our conversation, Aaron is trying to be a little bit more polite and a little more professional on the phone.
The phone rings and Aaron answers it the way Becca told him to.
Well, Aaron is doing a great job. He's being friendly and professional. Okay, we have a few key words. Let's learn them. Our first key word is available. Available. If someone is available, this means that they're not busy and that you can see them or you can talk to them.
Right, when someone is available, they're ready to do something.
In our conversation, Aaron says Becca is available. He means Becca is here and she's not busy. She can talk.
Yeah, she can talk on the phone because she's available.
Yes, Becca is available. One moment, please.
Well, the customer on the phone wants to talk to the manager. Let's learn that keyword.
Manager. Manager. Now, a person who takes care of a business is a manager.
Yeah, a manager. A manager is like the boss of a business. They make sure everything is okay.
If you're a manager, some things you might do are hire new workers, or make a schedule of who works when, or count how much money you make every day. Becca is the manager of the Net Cafe, and she makes sure that everything is okay. All right, friends, let's learn some more from Thomas.
Key words.
Hi there. Let's practice our key words from today's lesson. Our first word is informal. Informal. What's up is an informal way to ask, how are you?
Customer. Customer. 5 customers bought things from Carrie's store this morning.
Professional. Professional. Jacob is a businessman. He wears very professional clothes to work.
Available. Available. I'd like to get together with you sometime soon. When are you available?
Manager. Manager. My manager is a great person to work for.
Now let's review them together again and say them with us. Informal. Informal.
Customer. Customer.
Professional. Professional.
Available. Available.
Manager. Manager.
Hey, great job. Are you available to review today's conversations again? Great, let's do it.
Hello? Yeah, this is the Net Cafe. You want to talk to Becca? Sorry, She's not here. Sure. No problem. Bye.
Aaron Harris,
Oh, hi, Becca.
do you always answer the phone like that?
Sometimes.
That's not the way to answer the phone at work. You should say, "Thank you for calling the Net Cafe. This is Aaron."
I know. But what I said was okay, right? I was friendly.
Yes, but you were so informal.
Customers like friendly workers.
We're supposed to be friendly and professional.
Oh, okay.
I mean it, Aaron. I wouldn't want to have to tell our boss about this.
You'd tell Ron I don't answer the phone well enough?
I will if I have to.
All right then. Don't worry, sis. I'll be so professional that everyone will be happy.
I hope so. Okay, Aaron.
Thank you for calling the Net Cafe. This is Aaron. How may I help you?
Much better.
Yes, Becca is available. May I ask who is calling? One moment, please. Here you go. It's a customer. She wants to talk to the manager.
Hello, this is Becca Harris. Oh, hi, Mom.
Word power.
It's time for Word Power. This week, we'll teach you words about the telephone. Are you ready? There are many different kinds of phones, but they all have the same buttons. Let's learn what they are. Why doesn't this phone work? Oh, the phone is not connected to the cord. Cord. Now it works. Good. I use the dial pad to call people's phone numbers. Dial pad. Dial pad. This is a star key. Star key. I push the pound key to leave a message. Pound key. I need to call my friend again. I'll press the redial button. Redial button. Can you wait a minute? Let me push the hold button. Hold button. Wow, I've been talking on the phone for a long time. Oh, my ear hurts. Let me use the speakerphone. Speakerphone. I can talk on the phone all day. Can you? Remember all these words when you're using the telephone. Then you'll have word power.
Calendar phrase.
No problem.
No problem.
没问题.
Mom, can you lend me $5?
Sure. No problem.
And can I go out with my friends?
Of course. No problem.
I won't be home for dinner.
It's okay. No problem.
So, can I borrow the car?
Only if you put gas in it.
Sure. No problem.
No problem.
No problem.
没问题.
All right, here's our question of the day. Do you like to answer the phone? Why or why not?
Yes, I like to answer the phone. It's always nice to talk to someone who calls.
All right, now practice this question. We'll see you tomorrow here on Let's Talk in English.
On PTS and the radio.
And remember, learning English can be fun.
Bye.